have a very fun tutorial. Whoops, I already showed it in the camera. Hey everybody, it's Maddie here. Today we have a very fun tutorial because it's one of the quickest projects that you could ever make, which I love. Today, we're gonna be making a tiny scrunchie. Look how cute and adorable. This one is pink, but I also had another one. They're so tiny, I keep losing all of them. Here it is. They are so cute and very tiny. I wanted to make a tiny scrunchie for so long because sometimes big scrunchies like this are not ideal for like if you wanna braid your hair. And I have this little tiny that I found on the floor at Disney World, and I love this scrunchie for when I braid my hair. So pretty much I recreated that one in crochet form, and I love the way it turned out. So I hope you like it as well. Also, this tutorial is very beginner friendly, so if you're very new to crocheting, this is a very good project to start with, and it only uses the double crochet stitch. All right, let's begin crocheting.
For this scrunchie, I'm going to be using a small hair tie, just one of these thin ones. Now, if you do have a thick hair tie that's bigger than the one I'm using, that will work just as well, or even one of the bigger thin ones like this. Those will work just as well. You just may need to adjust the amount of stitches that you do just because the hair tie may be bigger than the one I'm using, but that's easy to adjust. And I'll show you how to do that when we get to that point. Now, the yarn I'm going to be using today is going to be a medium weight acrylic yarn, but you can also use a medium weight cotton yarn if you want. I just have a lot of colors in the acrylic, so that's what I'm going to be using today. Also, I'm going to be making a pink scrunchie, super fun. And then for my hook, I'm going to be using a 5mm sized crochet hook. To start making your scrunchie, we're going to start off by attaching our yarn to our hair tie. And to do that, what we're going to do is just go ahead and take the tail end of your yarn and just put it through your hair tie like this, and then from here all you're going to do is just tie a simple knot. So I'm just crossing over the two strands here and then tying a simple knot onto the hair tie, and then of course making sure that's nice and tight. Once your yarn is attached to your hair tie, you can go ahead and grab your hook, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to stick our hook through the hair tie, and we're going to grab our yarn, and then we're going to pull our hook out to make a loop with the yarn on our crochet hook here, just like this. And then from here, we're going to go ahead and chain one. And to do that, all you're going to do is just yarn over and then pull through like this to make a chain. And now we have attached our yarn to our hair tie. From here, you're going to go ahead and chain two. So just yarn over and pull through. There's one. Let's go ahead and make another chain. So yarn over and then just pull through. So there's our second chain, but in total we have three since we made one at the beginning. After you make your chains, we'll go ahead and start making our stitches into our hair tie. For this scrunchie, the only stitch that we're going to be using is going to be the double crochet, and that's a pretty simple stitch to learn. So I'll go ahead and show you how to do that. So starting off, we're going to take our hook and we're going to yarn over. And then from here, we're going to take our hook and we're going to stick it through our hair tie all the way through like this. And then from here, we're going to yarn over again, and then we're going to pull out a loop out of the hair tie. So just pulling my hook out of the hair tie. And then from here, you should have 3 loops on your hook. We're going to go ahead and yarn over, and we're going to pull through 2 of the loops on our hook. So 1 and 2. Just like that. You should be left with 2 loops on your hook. From here, we're going to yarn over and pull through both of those last 2 loops. Just like that. So now we have made a double crochet. This pattern is very easy. All we're going to do is just going to be repeating this double crochet, and we're going to repeat that till we have made it all the way around the hair tie and we like how frilly it looks, I guess you could say. So if you're using a big hair tie, you will need more stitches than what I'll probably need because this hair tie is small. I'll go ahead and show you how to make another double crochet. We're going to start off by yarning over, inserting our hook through our hair tie, yarn over, and then pull out a loop. So you should have the 3 loops on your hook. From here, we're going to yarn over, pull through 2 of the loops, yarn over again, and pull through the last 2 loops. Just like that to make the double crochet. Let's go ahead and make another double crochet. Go ahead and yarn over, insert your hook through the hair tie, yarn over, pull out a loop, so then you have the 3 loops. Go ahead and yarn over, pull through 2 of the loops, and then you're going to yarn over and pull through the last 2 loops. Now we have 3 double crochets. I'm going to go ahead and continue repeating these double crochets in our hair tie till I have made it all the way around the entire hair tie. I went all the way around the entire hair tie, so you can't see the hair tie anymore. It's just covered with those double crochets. Now, as you can see, it does not look like a scrunchie yet, because we still need to add quite a few more stitches to this. And in order to do that, I'm going to show you how we can make more room on the hair tie. All we're going to do is just hold on to these first stitches here and then grab these last few stitches that we did, and we're just going to pull on that to create more room on the hair tie. And just kind of keep pulling on that to make the stitches tighter. And as you can see, that kind of has a more ruffled look on this side of the hair tie, which is what you want. And then also, as you can see here, we have more area to put more double crochets. So I'm gonna go ahead and continue putting some more double crochets in this hair tie. So I'm just gonna fill up the space and then do the same thing again by tightening all those stitches so we get that cute little ruffled scrunchy look. Alright, again, I made it all the way around the hair tie, and so I'm just going to go ahead and pull on those stitches to make that scrunchy look. That looks pretty cute. And then I'm going to go ahead and put some more double crochets into the hair tie. Alright, and now you can see that this hair tie has a lot of those little ruffles, and it's starting to look more like a scrunchie. And I'm also happy with the amount of like little ruffles that are on the hair tie, so I'm going to go ahead and finish this off here. I ended up doing 45 double crochets in case you're curious, but that will probably be different if you're using a different hair tie than me. So to finish this off, what we're going to do is we're going to do a slip stitch into the top chain that we made at the very beginning. So as you can see here, we have 1 chain, 2 chain, and then 3 chain right in this little area. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our hook and we're going to put it through that 3rd chain. So just put your hook through the 3rd chain like this, and then we're going to yarn over and then pull out a loop. If I can get it, it's a little tight. There we go. And then from here we're going to put this loop into this one, just like that, to make a slip stitch. From here we're going to go ahead and chain 1. So just yarn over and pull through. And now we can go ahead and trim our yarn. I'm also going to be leaving a few inches just so that way I will be able to sew in the tail later. And then to fasten this off, we're just going to pull our hook all the way out till the tail comes out, and then just pull on that to make sure everything's nice and tight. The only thing left we have to do now is to sew in the tail. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do that. Here I just have a yarn needle, and I'm going to go ahead and thread my yarn through my yarn needle. Oh, okay, I just ruined that. Just like that. And then I'm just going to go ahead and take my needle, and as you can see, this is where the tail starts coming out. I'm going to put it in right next to that so I can put it into some of these stitches like this. I'm going to go ahead and pull that through. And then from here, I'm just going to take my needle and put it through a few of those double crochets, just like this, and then pull that through. And then to make sure this stays secure, I'm going to go ahead and take my needle and put it through those double crochets again, but back the other way, and kind of skipping a couple like pieces of yarn there, if that makes sense. And then once that's pretty secure, I'm just going to go ahead and trim the rest of that yarn. And then I'm going to go ahead and do the same for this other tail. And now you have a cute, adorable, tiny scrunchie. So cute!
That's how you make your cute, adorable scrunchie. I just now noticed that it matches with my nails, which is really fun. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial, and of course, if you did, make sure to give this video a like, and let me know down below in the comments what color you decided to make your scrunchie, and if you have any questions, because I like answering them. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!